Hey guys, it's Kennedy, and for today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything I've been loving for the month of January. I have quite a few things to show you, so let's just get started. So I'm going to start off with skincare, and I have a couple things to show you. The first is this Laneige Water Bank Serum. I've used their Water Bank eye gel, and I like that. And I've really been wanting to try a serum lately. I just figured it would be a nice thing to add to my skincare routine. And this one's on like the lower end of the price range because serums are expensive. Like they better be magic for being so expensive. This was still like just under $40, so expensive, but like the other ones I want to try were like 70, 80 and upwards and too much. So I picked up this and I use it just after, so I use my Lush Aroma toner water and I spray that all over my face after I wash my face. And then I will put this on and then I will like moisturize and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just a nice little step. I use it morning and night, hasn't broken me out, and it just, I don't know, I feel like it helps to moisturize my skin. It says it's 24-hour ultra hydrating serum for all skin types. So I mean, that's cool. I've used it for a few weeks, so I can't tell you if it's life-changing yet, but so far I really like it. And the other product I have is by Origins, and it is the Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask to quench skin's thirst. So this guy here, I picked it up on a whim, and I know in every video I complain that my skin is so dry, but it's still so dry. It's just this winter, I'm dehydrated, I'm working on it. So I picked this up and it smells amazing. It has like mango butters in here and apricot, and the apricot is what smells so good. I'm obsessed with it. And this being an overnight mask, you just put it on your face. It's like the last step before you go to bed. And then in the morning, it just has kind of like sunk into your skin, but it's also kind of still there. And it just really helps to hydrate. I think it says to use this like a couple times a week. I don't remember where I read that. Yeah, twice a week or as desired. So usually I'll use this at least 2 to 3 times a week. I found too, what I really like about this is because it hasn't broken me out because I have like acne prone skin. When I have like breakouts and stuff, and if it's kind of like healing and I just need some hydration because I know that it's gonna look kind of crusty under my makeup the next day, I will make sure that I use this the night before to just really hydrate my skin, and this is great. I love it. Now onto makeup. I have a few things to show you guys. So the first is this Morphe palette. This is the 35K, and I just really love this. I tend to only go for like browns and golds and kind of different neutrals, even though every video I literally wear like one shade of eyeshadow. But I love colors like this, and I've been experimenting with it, and I feel like with this many options I need to get better at doing eyeshadow and creating more looks, so I'm working on it. But that's the same palette that I talked about and I picked up when I told you guys the story in my last video, which was my story time. So if you haven't seen that and you would like to check it out, please do, because it's very odd. It was a really weird experience with a weird sales lady. So anyways, moving on. I also have a couple things pertaining to eyelashes, and there are these guys here. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Lash Primer, and it's literally just an eyelash primer, just white. I really like this. It's literally $6 from Walmart. So much cheaper than the Lancome one, I believe, that I've been using for a while. I had a couple testers of them, and they're great, but I don't want to spend $30 on like the full-size bottle, even if it's great. So this for $6 is awesome. I like using a lash primer just because I literally have like 2 eyelashes on each eye, like there's nothing there. So it helps to kind of thicken them up just a little bit, and my eyes are so sensitive that I feel like when I use an eyelash primer that it almost helps to not let the mascara like bother my eyes so much. I think I'm making that up, but like my eyes get irritated so easily, so when I use an eyelash primer as opposed to just like straight mascara, it helps. It helps to not irritate my eyes as much. I know I'm crazy, but what else is new? And then the mascara that I have that I've been liking is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This is the non-waterproof one, and this is not a new mascara by any means. It's kind of like a cult favorite in a way, and it just has like a standard bristle brush. And like I said, my sensitive eyes, they cause me to like change mascaras way too often. Like by the time I start liking a mascara like a month in, I end up having to change it because it starts to irritate my eyes. So I'm onto this one now, and I saw people on Instagram talking about this, so I figured I'd pick it up. It was on sale for like $7, so it's inexpensive, and yeah, I've really been liking it so far. It lengthens and volumizes. Today I put on like nothing because I was in a rush, but it really does make my eyelashes look great. And what I love is that even if you put like 2 coats of it, or I guess more if you want to go for it, it doesn't make your eyelashes feel like crispy and like really stiff. Like they still have a lot of movement, which I like. I don't know, they just feel like just my eyelashes, they're nice and soft, and I appreciate that because I don't know, lots of times I take a nap with my makeup on, I wake up, and then my eyelashes are just like crazy and they feel awful. And this one I've slept in a couple times, just like a nap, you know, and I wake up and it doesn't feel awful. So thumbs up, what a good review. I have one lip product I want to show you guys, and it is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Underage Red, and this is from the new range of colors that were released just recently. I love this. Love, love, love it. When I went in to get this, I was with one of my friends, and it was my friend that I mentioned in my last video, that story time, I'm bringing it up again. She was the one that got the other Morphe palette, so we love makeup. And so we went in, and I forgot that Kat Von D was releasing new shades. So when we went to the Kat Von D section, there was nothing new there. And then there was a guy that worked at Sephora who came up and was like, if you guys need help, let me know. And she's like, oh, actually I have a question. Like, do you have the new colors that were just released? He's like, give me a second. So he goes into the back, comes out a few minutes later with like all of them in his hand, just like the containers, just like this. And we're like, oh my God. And he's like these ones? And we were like, yes, those ones, yes. So we each grab a color. I of course go for like the red one, and I'm literally like about to swatch it on my hand. Like I had it open, ready, and he's like, I ask that you guys don't use those ones, like those wands. I'll grab you disposable ones. And we're like, okay. Like it wasn't a big deal, but we were both about to swatch, and it just was like, good thing we stopped. I don't know, it was really weird. So anyways, we tried out a bunch of colors on our hands, and I went with Underage Red, and my friend went with Hawkwind, and then she tried this one later on when we were hanging out, and I think she might go back to get this one. It looked stunning on her, and a red looks good on so many skin tones, like so many. This is just stunning. I have the, just a jump ship, I have the Smashbox liquid lipstick, like the shade Boss from Lily Singh, and I compared them when I got home, like just on my hand and stuff, and I was pleasantly surprised that there was a difference, because I bought this and I was like, is it literally like Boss? Like, did I need it? And I do, because this one's brighter. Boss just has, it's darker, essentially. It's just like, they're very similar, but this one is just brighter. So it's okay. I can justify having both, and yeah, that's it. That's enough of my tangent. I got it. I love it. A+. I want to try out more colors, but just in that setting where he had like all of them and I didn't want to keep him there for too long, I couldn't like start trying them all on, but I wanted to. I just want a good nude liquid lipstick. That's just always my mission, okay? That's just always my mission. And the last beauty related product that I have to show you guys is from Essie, and this is their Quickie Finisher Drops. So they're just quick drying drops that you put onto your nails after you paint them, and they dry really quickly. Pro is that it works. They dry so fast and it saves me so much time. It also helps to kind of prevent like dents and smudges, which is great. Downside is it's messy as heck. The first time I used it, it says you put 1 to 2 drops on your nails, so I put 2 just to be extra. And it's not oily, but it just like goes everywhere. So now I've learned to put 1 drop on each nail, and I literally have to keep my hand on like a towel or a napkin or something, because it just gets everywhere and it just kind of feels like oily. Like even picking up the bottle right now, it just feels weird, like just kind of gross. So it's a great product. I know that OPI has one, and I should just try that one day and see if it's any less messy. But yeah, it's great. It's just messy, unless I just got the one messy bottle, but like I doubt it. The last 2 random things that I want to mention. First is a blanket, which I'm literally using right now, and it's from HMV, and it makes me so sad that HMV is closing in Canada, because I live in Canada and I love HMV, so what the heck, what am I gonna do now? Anyways, I picked up this blanket. My friend that picked up the liquid lipstick with me, the Morphe palette, that friend, she got this for Christmas, and I have been obsessed with it ever since. And so when I found out that HMV was closing, I'm like, I have to go get this now, otherwise I'm gonna miss out. So it's just a super soft fleecy blanket, and it's like a Little Mermaid theme, and then it has like a gold edging, and I love it. And this was regular $30. It was half price, so $15. And then there's like an HMV like points card, not like a loyalty card essentially. So when I went in, I had my card and they're like, do you want to use your points on it? I'm like, yeah, of course, like you're closing soon, just use them now. So the guy's doing the math, figuring out how many points I have, and so he takes off the points from the transaction. He's like, okay, so now you owe just $3.95. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, there was like 13 something worth of points there. And I'm like, wow, thank you. So I got this blanket for under $4 and I'm so happy. I love it. It just sits in like my dining room now where I sit on my computer, and it just keeps me warm all the time. I adore it. And you guys know I love Little Mermaid, so it's perfect. And the very last thing I want to mention is a TV show that I've been so obsessed with, and it is Superstore. I remember seeing previews for it when it was like released on TV, but I never kept up with it and watched it there, but now I have a website where I watch it, and it's just so funny. If you've ever worked any kind of retail or customer service, I feel like you could relate to it, and even if you haven't, it's still so funny, and I feel like everyone should go watch it. It's just, there's 2 seasons of it. I hope there's more because it's so funny. I feel like I can relate to everyone a little bit. It's just, oh, it's so funny. I got my friend Joey hooked, and yeah, we keep sending each other like little clips. It's so good, okay? And it has America Ferrera, so from like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, you know, she's my favorite. So yeah, it's a great show. I will have like the website that I watched this all on for free linked down below if you guys want to check it out, because you really should. It's great. But that is it for my video today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. On Monday I get home and my mom's like, so I called the store and I spoke to the manager, and I'm like, Mom, what? Why? And she's like, no, it's fine. Okay, I have a hair on my nose. Do y'all ever just get like a hair? It's just annoying because like, I can feel something tickling me, but I can't get it. Why do I look extra pale today? I mean, I'm always pale, but like, yikes.